Welcome to Dubspot Online. Here's a sample from a feedback video to give you a better understanding of how our personal mentors work with students. This is Dubspot Online UnFiltered. Hey Devon, what's up? This is Thavius Beck. I've got your final level 2 assignment in front of me, and I will begin listening and giving you feedback based on my initial impressions. I see that you've got a mastering effect rack here on your master, and this is totally fine if you're done with your mix and the mix sounds really good. If the mix sounds weird or off, or there's anything that I want to address there, then I'm going to disable this and point that out, and we'll go from there. So with that said, let's listen from the top. I do have on headphones. I don't really have a choice since I'm doing this live video capture. Otherwise, I'll get feedback and stuff happening. So it should put me in a good place to hear your trap-tastic tune. So let's do it.
Wonderful electronic invention I want you to see.
It's the most tremendous new musical experience you can have.
I am the trap machine.
Okay, so it's official. You won the prize of best submission. Holy crap, this is really good, man. I'm really, really impressed. I'm impressed mainly because the mix sounds so clean, and the attention to detail in the arrangement is, yeah, it's pretty impressive for a level 2 assignment, for sure. Now, there's one or two things that I will comment on. It wouldn't be feedback if I wasn't giving you constructive criticism in some aspect or way. But yeah, for the most part, let me just talk about all the things that I like. The drums sound great. I love the fact that you've gotten so much sustain out of that 808 kick drum, which you generated from Massive, it looks like. And yeah, you've got this EQ'd perfectly. The way that you're compressing it, it sounds nice and fat and sustained, and it's boomy, and it's not like too squashed, and it doesn't sound like you're just trying to boost the hell out of a dirty signal, or, it sounds very clean, and that's the point. Most trap tunes, the ones that are the most effective, in my opinion, and not even just trap, I can't stand that term trap, but, most of the dirtier, slower bass music, the stuff that's most effective is the stuff that has the cleanest sounding bass. It's pretty easy to make a bassy tune with a bunch of just nasty, distorted low end or too much stuff happening. And, once the bass is clean and clear and like really defined and sits in a nice little pocket in the mix, that's when it's the most effective. That's when it rattles the speakers the most. That's when you feel it the most. And I think you've done a really good job of that here. So that's first and foremost. I love bass. So when I hear it done effectively, it makes me happy. So this is really, really good. Sounds great in my headphones too. I happen to be using some, what are these, Shure DJ 750s? These are made for bassy music. So you made my headphones happy as well. I also really like the amount of movement that's happening with these different melodic sounds. This shiffy, whatever this is, you got a little bit of LFO happening here. You've automated the filter frequency and the resonance. Yeah, you got some automation with the EQ3 as well, different parts of the song. This is all really cool. The way that you chopped up the audio samples, especially with the vocal and with this too, this is really good stuff. This is definitely good stuff. I also like the way that you change to more of like a triplet grid with the drums and all the other audio samples here at the end. One thing I was going to say is that, in my opinion, I would have just let that keep going until you got to the outro. It's such a nice change because up until that point, obviously the rhythm was more straight. It was very unexpected, but it just happens and then ends so quickly, where I think you could get away with extending that for another 16 bars. I think this whole section should, have the triplet grid or be swinging a bit more instead of just this section and then going back to the straight timing. So that's what I would do. I would just finish the song with the triplet timing or swing, whichever one that you did. It sounds like you just went to a triplet grid there. But yeah, I think that was really effective and should just be like that for the whole rest of the tune. I also think that, let me see, was it here? I was thinking at some point it might be cool to, instead of doing the same kind of chord progression that you're doing throughout the whole song, I think it was in this section here, this little midpoint section, that I thought it'd be cool to maybe focus just on the first part of the chord progression. So, so more or less just kind of looping that part of the drums, or just making it so that the 808 doesn't change pitch. So let's see. Let's just go here. Wait, where's the 808 is here, so I don't have to even do anything there. We'll just do that, and we'll duplicate it, and all right. And yeah, maybe something like that. And then kind of play around with the sitar sample, you know, kind of mess with the warping, or let's see. And let's see, yeah, this will give us some room to kind of play around with this and just sort of tweak it so that it doesn't sound the same the whole entire time. Maybe we could just reverse it here. Go here again, and let me see, let me cut this once more. Maybe bring this down an octave. You know, just try out some different things to just kind of add some variation to it. So then you can go back into the chord progression, the regular chord progression, and it'll feel like you took a little break from it, which will just make it sound more welcome once it comes back, you know? Let's see, let's just hear how this sounds. This might not even be good, but let's see. And then, yeah, maybe for this last one, you could go back to what the drum is actually supposed to do. So let's do this. But then, you know, you could still take this and just sort of mess with it and stretch it out. Maybe we can do something like that. And let's see. Zoom in. We'll do that there. We'll do that there. And we'll put that there. You know, something like that could be cool. And then, so you got your hi-hats here, so maybe we can drop the hi-hats out for the last part there. Probably bring them out there. You know, something like that I think would really add quite a bit just to that particular section. So, you know, and I'm kind of nitpicking at this point, quite honestly, because you've done a lot with this arrangement to keep things interesting. But again, just little stuff like that can go a long way. Welcome to Dubspot. We believe in providing you hands-on experience right away. Whether you're completely new to music and want to turn the sounds in your head into a musical reality, or you're an experienced artist looking to refine your skills and add new tools to your arsenal, we're ready to meet you at your level. For students of all ages, all levels, and all styles of music, Dubspot is here to help you achieve your goals. With course offerings both online wherever you are and at our school in the heart of New York City, we are ready to guide you through the next phase of your musical transformation. Whether you want to produce music, DJ, or do both, you've come to the right place. Come explore Dubspot for yourself, become a part of our community, and make music.